Hello my dear Geminis, here we are with your regular bonus reading. Now just quickly for the new people, I do two types of bonus readings. One is for the members only, so you actually have to become a member to watch one of those. I do upload them every day. And you can become a member by pressing the join button below the video. You can choose a couple of options there and see if that's something that suits you. The other bonus reading is for the two signs with the most viewed videos during the week. It's always you and some other sign, so that's why I do this like extra bonus reading for you, okay, almost every week, but that's why I say the regular one. Anyway, now we do have here, I did pull an oracle. I'm gonna read you the actual message. I'm gonna read a little bit of the energy around this, and then I'm going to pull some tarot. It's interesting here, you're back to the shadow. Now, this is something here that we do have almost like a seesaw effect here. It's like, you know, it's like you go up and then something drags you down. You go up and then something drags you down. It's a little bit of, you know, almost like, you know, some vicious circle here for some of you. Of course, it's not going to be for everybody. So we're just going to see what this is. Something might be really heavy on your mind. So if you might have been even experiencing like heavy headaches lately. But, well, let's see what is going on. Now, as I say, number 17, shadow. So let me just read you the actual message here. So here we go. It is important to start analyzing yourself to gain greater awareness of yourself and your relationship to others. Otherwise, it will be impossible to change and evolve. Well, it looks like, my dear Gemini, you do have, you know, like a light. You go there, you see, you think like, okay, this is it. And then something comes and drags you. It could be external energy to you. So it could be people, situations, but it could be also your just shadow, you know, side here. So it looks like we do still have some work to do, definitely. And then there is a possibility to experience the great abundance here. Emotional, financial, this one comes down to 8, which represents that. Now, this is also the number of temperance. So definitely, you know, just something that, well, it's literally a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's this alchemy here and trying to make balance, to achieve something. Light and the darkness here. That's interesting. You have a shadow. Something might be also following you as a shadow. Whatever this is, well, you might need to really, you know, instead of trying to walk away or even to run away from something, maybe you need to stop and to turn and to face this in order to disappear, because that's the only way how the shadow goes away, you see. I mean, if you're looking straight, you know, you can't look straight to it. You see, that's something here. If you look, you know, it's going to actually go away. You need to look, though, towards the light. So keep that in mind. Look towards the light, okay? And then there's not going to be this shadow here. Anyway, however, there is something here that definitely still needs to be processed. So let's see. Let's see, my dear Geminis. Some of you are dangerously walking here on, you know, just, I don't know, there is a very thin line here between something. Well, that's a little bit specific, so let's just leave it here. You will know if this is you. Okay, here we go. So, if you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, scrying, spells, or any other services that I offer, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. I'm sorry, I'm just overwhelmed here with the energy. I'm also, you know, like seeing just something black and white, you know. I mean, it's the card, but it's not only the card. It's almost like I'm seeing some of you in the situations that are almost like black and white, you know, like either black and white, you know, like pictures, movies, or even, you know, but it's interesting, you know, it's like, you know, no sound movies, you see. I don't know what's going on here, but something is just... It's almost like you're looking at something from, it's almost like it's not you, you know, whatever this is. You could be looking this through, I don't know, through somebody else's eyes or whatever this is. It's almost like you're present, but you're not present. Anyway, let's see what this is all about. Interesting reading here, interesting energy here. Very overwhelming, though. Some of you, you are overwhelmed here by something. Okay, with the moon, yeah, and the sun. Look at this. I'm telling you, the dark and the light. Look at this. No wonder why. This is going to be important reading. I'm going to let you. I'm telling you this straight away. Yeah, look at this. Wounded warrior. Well, you have been struggling with this situation for a while, and some of you thought that, okay, I thought this one, you know, like what's going on? I thought I won this battle. Well, it looks like we might still have something else here. You didn't. There are still some things that you need to process, you see. Two of Swords. Some of you might have been still refusing to see some things. You see, this Pluto did turn direct, but the point is we really need to, see under this rug, whatever we have been, pushing there. Well, it looks like it wants to jump out. So it's not going to stay there. So for some of you, you definitely need to have a look like, okay, what's going on, I don't think that this is going to go anywhere unless it's faced, you see. That's what I'm seeing here. Some of you you're not even in the mood to, do any type of shadow work anymore. And who can blame you? You have been doing so much. But the point is, well, there is no escape from this, okay? I'm telling you, the only way out is in. So actually it's to stop running and to, running, I mean, walking away. It's not running. It's not that somebody is coward or something, nothing like that, But to stop, to turn around and to see what is this, you see, because unless it's a blockage here, you're not going to go anywhere much with this Two of Swords here, unless this is actually confronted, okay? Some of you really need to start talking also about something here. And, well, I don't know, it's a very thin line. Yeah, the Death card here. Something is chasing after you. It's the past here, whatever this is, okay? There is a sun here on the horizon, you see. This is death and rebirth, transformation. But, well, we need to go through this. You see, Scorpio energy, that's this Pluto energy. I mean, Scorpio was traditionally ruled by Mars, now it's ruled by Pluto. So this is this deep, dark, aspect that sometimes we don't really want to see or deal with, even our own, not only other people's, but our own. It's something that we really don't know. We know that it's somewhere there, but we pushed it deep. Well, we need to, dig this one up, and I mean, the Death card, I don't know what are you digging up. Somebody is digging something up. Well, interesting. And the Chariot, and then we can move. Some of you have been running away from this for a long time, and it's not about being coward. Please, I don't want here to be misunderstood. It's not about that. It's just sometimes you're really not in the mood, especially there has been a lot going on, there's a lot of pressure from, all sides, and you just don't have even time to sit down and deal with some situation. You could just, no, I'm going to do this. No, I'm just going to focus here to move forward. And this keeps coming back at you, okay? So for some of you, well, here it is. You did have some readings, even a while ago. I do remember something looking over the shoulders, at least for some of my Geminis here. I do know your readings, not everything, because I do a lot of readings. I do a lot of also personal readings. But I remember this, somebody looking over their shoulders every now and then. Well, my darlings, it's time to, just face the music, whatever this is, okay? Chariot here does represent the right direction, success, victory. So yes, you can pull yourself out of this, but not by, just walking away and distancing yourself. It looks like it's time to stop and to face this, you see, to deal with this once and for all, okay? And then you can have a victory, you can have a, success, then you can successfully move, but not before this is looked at, okay? Well, the moon, you see, we are here, dealing with this, so well, you can help yourself with some energy works here, with something, and it's interesting. I believe you did have some messages from Spirit. Of course, it's timeless reading, but, I mean, if it resonates, maybe for you in this current period, if you have watched this reading and it resonates, well, this could be it, There is something here definitely from your past that needs to be just attend here. It's not going to go anywhere. We're trying to push it, but it's not really, Need to face the fear, but still do it. Whatever this is, it needs to be faced. It needs to be battled. That's the last battle. Don't worry. You have the 9 of Wands. The next one is 10. There is no 11, you see. But this 10 is going to allow you to finally put this behind. So there is something here that keeps coming back, as I say. Cancer or Pisces here. So you do have strong Cancer energy here. Have a Scorpio. You have Pisces. Well, let's see. Yeah, look at this, my dear Gemini. This is looking at it and then moving forward, but with the clarity, with the knowledge, and with the victory here. Okay, it's your energy here with the Knight of Swords. All the Knights bring change. This one brings lifestyle change. So if you want to finally escape this energy, not escape, to be free from it, to free yourself from this energy, that's the right word. Okay, well, you're gonna have to deal with it. Very openly here. You can't keep this blindfold. Sometimes we don't want to see the red flags. We don't want to deal with some situations. Well, I don't think that that's going to be the option. And trust me, the moment that you do, it could be very uncomfortable, I'm not saying, but you're going to be free and you're going to be finally able to move forward. Because some of you, it's just, like as I say, here we go again, back, like to the cycle. Well, you need to be very confident and determined here. You do have this Emperor here, which is Aries energy, but the ruler is Mars, and this is Mars. Mars, it's about taking action. It's about going for it very confidently here. And then you can have this real stability that you were looking for. Any area of your life, okay? This can be whatever. However this resonates here, you will know. But, well, Mars is god of war. Some of you, there is a battle here to be won. Yeah, and then you do have the true new path here, you see. You can start fresh. But this is not over, whatever this is, unfortunately, my dear Geminis. Yeah, but you do have a victory. Okay, so I love to see that. You see, you have the Six of Wands. That's victory. That's feeling justified. That's appreciation, affection, whatever you want here. But after we have won this one. Okay, so, well, there you go. What can I say? Anyway, hope it was helpful. And once again, thank you all for always being there for me. Love you all. Take care. Bye.